Hi, it's Faceless Tech. I've got a bit of an obsession with Raspberry Pi screens, I'm not going to lie. I've done a few projects in the past with them. I kind of got knocking around here, then everywhere, and all different types and styles, and bought over the years. But I've always fancied an official Raspberry Pi screen, but they're a bit on the pricey side, so I managed to pick this one up with the Raspberry Pi 3 in a bundle with a load of other stuff, and it was fairly cheap. But there's a few gripes I'm going to share with you and the ways I overcome them, just so if you might have the same issues yourself, you might want to do the same things. I found this case, which is quite cool because white for one, and it was super cheap. It was about £9. Normally, even from China, they're about £15, and then from the UK, they're about £25. It's made by One Nine Design, and they do a transparent one, which I have seen, but I haven't seen it for sale, which would be quite neat. But yeah, my first issue is with the when the Raspberry Pi screen is connected to the Raspberry Pi, the cable normally covers. It's like a little tiny little. It's the same cable that you use in the camera cable. It's a short cable, and it loops round over the back from this socket here, and then there's a socket on the board on the back, so it covers the SD card for one, which is annoying, and for two, you can't get the SD card out without dismantling the case and then taking the cable out, which is annoying when you just want to swapping in and out SD cards. So what I found is I realized that this cable was a same as the camera cable, so we ordered a 30cm cable, which are quite easy to get, quite cheap off eBay. And what I did was fold a little kink in it here at 45 degrees, so it comes round here, and then there's another kink, and it goes under the back here, back round, and then you can see it comes bent it over and it slots in there, which is good. Just stuck it on with a bit double-sided tape to here, so you've still got your GPIOs exposed there. Because I did try it at first with just one I had on hand, which is the 15cm one, and it did loop round and go under here, but obviously it was covering your GPIO, so I thought I'd get a longer one, and that seemed to fix that issue. So the next issue was we have to take the case apart to extract the XD card. So what I did was drilled a hole in it, so that the only thing is, downside is you have to carry some tweezers with you to pull it out, because to cut a hole big enough to put your hand in would be massive. So you could probably cut this whole end out bit, but it's getting a bit messy if you just want to drill a hole. And I also drilled a hole which is a little far down, so you can see the active and the power LEDs. When you turn it off, you can just flip it around, and then you can just see it blink, give the 10 blinks, the 10 shutdown blinks, then it'll turn off. So that issue is also resolved. But all in all, it is a nice screen. The only downside is the resolution is pretty poor. Yeah, other than that, I'll show you a quick boot up now. What I normally do is connect two USB cables to it instead of messing around with GPIO cables, and then I use a cheap power bank that I've got just to power it. But also remember to power the screen on, which is this cable, and then power the Raspberry Pi on. Otherwise, the Raspberry Pi will go into HDMI mode and it won't pick up the screen. That's what I found to my dismay when I thought I actually fried the board, but I didn't. You will get this under voltage thing. If a better power bank, obviously, you would be better with, but just for now. And yeah, and it boots up. This is my SD card I've got in here at the moment. But yes, now you can just plug a new SD card in if you want to now easily, because I mess around with mine quite a bit, changing the SD cards, and yeah. So the only thing now is per tweezers, ripping in and out. Jobs are good. But yeah, so as usual, I'm going to probably write a bit of a blog post. So we'd explain a little bit more, maybe some links for some other things. But yeah, okay, thanks for watching. Bye.